The moment I stepped through those doors, I knew this night would end one of two ways. Either I'd just made the smartest decision of my life, or the worst mistake I'd ever regret. Clara Kensington's lips tried to smile. They failed. Her eyes moved over me like she was calculating my worth, and coming up with nothing. She leaned toward her son, my fiancé, Daniel, and whispered something she thought I couldn't hear. She looks like she walked in through the staff entrance. I smiled, because I knew something she didn't. And this night was about to change everything. My name is Nora Hale. I'm 31. For the past year, I let my fiancé believe I was struggling. I work in tech. I built my first startup before I could legally drink. Sold it. Invested. Now I pull over $40,000 a month. But when I met Daniel, he assumed tech meant barely getting by. I never corrected him. Not because I wanted to lie. Because my grandmother once told me, you only see people clearly when they think you have nothing to offer. So when Daniel invited me to meet his family, I decided to test them. The Kensington estate was exactly what you'd expect. Massive gates. Perfect lawns. Everything polished and artificial. Daniel's kiss felt performative. His eyes flicked over my clothes. And for the first time, I saw it, embarrassment. Inside, Clara shook my hand like it was an obligation. Then came the comment about me looking like staff. I pretended not to hear. His sister, Vanessa, arrived late. She gave me one word, hi. Then turned away like I didn't exist. Daniel stood there. Watching. Saying nothing. And that was when something inside me shifted. At dinner, Clara asked what I did. I work in tech, I said. Oh, administrative? I support my team where needed. She smiled, satisfied. Then they brought up his ex, Isabella. More suitable. They talked about her like she still belonged in this family. Like I didn't. Daniel said nothing. Again. Later that night, I was walking to the guest room when I heard Clara and Vanessa talking behind a door. I should have kept walking. But I didn't. Clara said, we need to fix this. Daniel can't ruin everything over her. Vanessa laughed. I thought she was just a phase. This is different, Clara replied. She could ruin everything. Then came the truth. The family business was failing. They needed a merger with Isabella's family. Vanessa said Daniel was supposed to keep Isabella interested. Keep his options open. Options. Imagine falling for your placeholder, Vanessa added. Placeholder. Clara continued, we announce the engagement tonight. Then we end it later. At least she's too stupid to suspect anything, Vanessa said. I walked away. My hands were shaking, not from heartbreak. From clarity. They thought I was weak. Naive. Disposable. They had no idea who they were dealing with. I could walk away. Or I could stay and destroy them properly. I smiled. Back in the living room, Daniel got down on one knee. Will you marry me? I could have said no. Walked away. But that wouldn't be justice. So I said yes. And the game began. For weeks, I played my role. Smiled through insults. Collected everything, financial records, hidden debts, secrets. Vanessa was stealing from the company. Hundreds of thousands, hidden in plain sight. I documented it all. Daniel was still seeing Isabella. I followed him once. That was enough. I took photos, not for proof. For memory. Because I wanted to remember who he really was. Then I contacted Victor Langford. He had history with the family, and his own reasons to help. Together, we planned the engagement party to be their stage, and their downfall. The night before, I gave Daniel one last chance. Is there anything you want to tell me? He smiled. And lied. That was it. The next night, I stopped pretending. My dress, my presence, my confidence, everything changed. People noticed. Then I introduced myself properly, not as Daniel's fiancé, but as Nora Hale. Recognition. Respect. Shock. Daniel stood beside me, finally realizing he never knew me at all. Clara confronted me, her voice low. What is this? I never said I was poor, I told her. I just let you believe it. She called me to the stage. I took the microphone. You want to know who I really am? I began. Let me tell you what I overheard the night your son proposed. I exposed the insults. The manipulation. The plan to use me and throw me away. Then, Daniel. A photo of him with Isabella appeared behind me. Gasps filled the room. There's more, I said. The business is failing. The debts are piling up. And your daughter. Victor Langford stepped forward with proof. Vanessa shouted, that's a lie. Victor cut her off, I have the proof. Chaos. I removed my ring, walked to Daniel, and placed it in his hand. I never intended to marry you, I said. I just needed time. I turned and walked away. No hesitation. No regret. Behind me, chaos. A week later, their company was finished. Investigations started. Reputations destroyed. Daniel tried to reach me. I ignored him. Some doors stay closed. That morning, I stood by my window. Peaceful. They thought I was nothing. They were wrong. Because I wasn't the girl they could use. I was the one who ended them.